to export out of Piskel. So here I've created my animation. You can see my animation. I'll get out of this. If I go to my gallery here, here's my animation. So I'm going to go to this one just so you can see it. You can see the GIF playing right there, and kind of just what it looks like. I'll go back to my gallery. I'll show you the other one that I've created. There we go. All right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go just to Edit Sprite, whichever one I want to use, and having a little bit of lag here. There we go. Okay, I was just on the one layer previewing. So there we go. And I'm ready to export this. So how I need to export this for Scratch is I'm going to go down to this disk where it says, I'm sorry, to export. So that little picture. So I'm going to go to export, and I want to switch to the zip option. Now, you can also export this as a GIF, download as an anime GIF, and that would be something else I would like you to do. Check loop repeatedly so you can turn in your GIF that you've made in Piskel just to Schoology or however. And so you have that as a standalone. So you can just hit download right there, and then that'll download it. But in order to get this to work in Scratch, what we're going to do is go to zip. We're going to, you can title this, so if this was blob, and then it's going to start titling those numbers. So blob 1, blob 2, blah, blah, blah. We don't want to split by layers because then that'll separate everything into layers. And if you have multiple layers, you want it to just be collapsed. So we're going to hit download zip. Okay, and what that's going to do is it's going to download as a zip folder. So I'm going to move this over, and here it is. I'm going to go ahead and double click it, that zip, and it's going to unzip it. And then here is my series of PNG images. Okay, so there's 14 of them. You can see it, just title them as such. And so that's where we are. We're good to go then. Again, you don't want to do split by layers for that. The other thing that I didn't talk about that you can mess around with is just the scale. So here you can see that's 18.x. You can slide that down. I moved it up quite a bit, and I'm kind of playing around with what I like. Otherwise, you have to do a little bit of work in Scratch to scale this up. But you can bump that size up, and that's okay. So if you wanted to do a larger one, here's the bigger one. There we go. And so you can kind of see what the size is then versus, so I'm just spacebarring that to preview it. And here's the old one. You know, not a huge difference, but it could be significant when you pull them into Scratch. So from there, that'll be demo 1. Demo 2 will show you how to animate this in Scratch.